G'day guys, Adam here at Nomadic Off-Road Campers, and it's a very, very brisk Wednesday morning here in the Sunshine Coast, and we're pretty excited because today we are heading off. We've got a 10-day trip planned up through Western Queensland for a 50th birthday. We've got a big cattle station we're going to be staying at, which is going to be really cool. Chevy's packed. Norca 16's packed. What we're doing is just dropping all the water at the moment because this one's come straight out of a showroom. It's been in the showroom for about 4 months, so the water's, I don't want to try it, so we're just going to drop all the tanks and sanitize the water and fill them all up again. So, but I'm going to show you, we are heavy, we are fully loaded. I haven't done the weighbridge yet, but I am going to do that because I want people to see what it comes in at. You can see there, we've got the back of the utes full. We've got all the firewood on the back of the, on the front of the van there. We've got gas bottles, we've got buckets, we've got eskies, we've got fridges, we've got Webbers, we've got scooters, we've got all this gear that you take with you because you've got kids and it's going to be so much fun. I'm going to show you how we've packed the van as well because really importantly, people do ask, how do you pack the van, how do you use it and all that sort of stuff. So I'm just going to show you because even though I think we're heavy, we still haven't used all of the storage panels yet. So all of the storage access areas, so which is really cool. So I'll spin the camera around, we'll go have a look. You can see how we do it all and what we've done there. So you can see there, all 240 litres coming out of that one, and we're going to put 240 back into it. So there you go. Okay, I am literally the world's worst packer. So we've got a whole heap of camera gear. We've got kids' scooter helmets in here. We're going to have fold-up chairs down there. I've got my laptop in there because we are going to be working on the road. We can see in the front here, we've got the Weber Q, we've got the Magic Blower in there. So that's Weber, that's a full-size Weber. That's not a Weber Q, that's a full-size Weber. So we can hook that up. I do a lot of cooking on the Weber. Up here on the top box, this is what I talk to most people about. I've got my table, so it's a table big enough for 4 of us, just a fold-up table. I've just put these down here. I normally have the foam mats that go down here, but I've lost them, so I had to just put some toweling down here so I don't scratch the top of it because this one goes straight back in the showroom. 2 bags of firewood on there. I've got a bit of kindling as well, and my camp mats up there. I've got to fill up the diesel tanks. We've got to do that. Those 2 jerry cans are full of fresh water, just drinking water. The fridge is full, the pantry's full, everything's full in there, so you don't need to really see it because it's just all nice and full. So in here, again, I am the world's worst packer, but we are chockers in here. Now, for full transparency, that bag there, we are going to it's a costume, it's a dress-up party, so that's all the dress-up gear, so that's why it's not in the cupboard. So to give you an idea, bed's all made. Something I learnt really well when we were traveling overseas. So this is my drawer. So I've got 5 sets of shirts and jumpers and all that sort of stuff in there. I've got another jumper here, and I'm wearing a jumper. I have put 4 pairs of jeans, a pair of slacks, and my shorts up in that cupboard there. I've got socks and undies here. This one's actually empty. That one's empty at the moment still, and my wife's put all her shorts and stuff up there. There's more gear in here. We haven't used the bottom one yet. I've got my coffee machine packed in there. I've just put some towels in there so it doesn't rattle around too much. We've got some shoes in here, so we put some shoes on that side. I've taken the table out because the weather is meant to be absolutely beautiful, so we're not going to be using any of the table. So in here, again, we haven't used a lot of this area here, so that's all just towels and a fitted sheet. I've got the benefit, my kids are only short, so we've just got their bags. The problem we have is that we don't get to leave this van set up for us. We've got to take them back and forth into the showroom the whole time. So I'm pretty fortunate where the kids are short, so we can literally just have 1 bag at each end. You can see here, if it was ideally, like we've only got a sleeping bag in there. Like that's another cupboard in there we haven't used. And the other one we haven't used is the storage section underneath the bunk that's accessed from the outside. So it's empty at the moment. So we're away for 10 days. Now we've got a lot of jumpers because it's going to be freezing. We've got sleeping bags, we've got all our bedding, we've got all that sort of stuff, we've got towels, we've got all this gear, and we've still got room to go. So, you know, if you pack smart, you can do this very, very easily. If you're going to take everything with you, including the kitchen sink, like I have, I've got the coffee machine. Well, you know, you're gonna basically load up with just a whole heap of stuff you're not going to use. So we got heaps of blankets, we got the kids' toys, we got kids' scooters. As I said, we're fully loaded up, ready to go. So I'll do the weighbridge thing so that way people can see it and what we're pulling in. Really looking forward to that. This one's got the diesel heater. It's going to come in so handy this week. I better take that off because we're going to need that for safety. But yeah, I'll keep you all updated as we get along. First stop, it's a lot of blacktop driving, but we're going to be getting to Roma first, and then we're going to Emerald, and then we're up to a place called Wamietta, so it should be good. Another question I get asked a lot is the setup of the vehicle to the caravan. So I can't show you on the screen here, but so we had the car hooked up to the caravan earlier this morning, and just to see how much we were getting through the DC and through the solar. So happy to report, and it's 10:07 in the morning, so we're not in full sunlight yet. That looks really weird on my face, those shadows. But we were getting 37.2 amps into the battery pretty consistently. That's the car and the solar, so that's a lot of power going in. So we'll have no drama being off grid for these 10 days. This particular van's got the 500 watt system. It's got the 400 amp lithium battery, aircon, inverter, all that sort of stuff that's pretty much standard with a lot of our vans these days. So, and it's all hooked up through the inverter system, so we can run it fully off grid. And as I said earlier in the video, we have got the diesel heater on board as well, so which is going to come in super duper handy. We're still on the Sunshine Coast, and we're just going to weigh the van so that you can see where we're at, so that we can see where we're at. But so that you can see where we're at. So as I said, we are pretty full. We've loaded up all the water tanks now. We can get in here, can't we? Yes, we can. So we're going to do this, and I'll tell you what the outcome is. So let's see how we go. Are we taking bets? What do you reckon we're at? Remember the max is 2.9. What do you reckon?
I'm going to say 2.6.
2.6? I reckon we're going on 2.75. I'm going to go 2.75. What do you reckon, kiddos?
What?
How heavy you reckon we are in the van?
What happens if you're over 6?
Not allowed to be over. Remember, we're recording this. We have to go and take out all the crap that we've got in the van. That's what happens if you're over. Right, so we've just done the weighbridge here. There's a truck behind me, so I'm going to be very quickly. But basically, we're at 2.9. So I lost my 120 kilos. So 2.9 on the weighbridge. There you go. Not bad. So we've just finished at the weighbridge here on the sunny coast, and I said 2.75, you said 2.6, so you were nowhere near it. The ATM of this particular van is 2.99, and at the moment we're at 2.9 tonne. Now, to put that into perspective, we are fully loaded. So we've got 240 litres on board. We've got beer, we've got soft drink, we've got wine, we've got whiskey, and then we've got clothes. We've got food, we've got scooters in there, we've got laptops, we've got all the gear. So we are full, which is good. So we've still got about 100 kilos to spare. Keeping in mind, weighbridges have a tolerance of around about 50 to 80 kilos, so they can be out. They always end up in round numbers, so that's why we don't always take weighbridge dockets as gospel, but you can see where we're at there. So I'm really happy with that. So on we go, off to Roma.